Hi everyone, Vladimir is here, and this marks the first devlog of the early access of Lazy Galaxy. First of all, thank you so much for playing the game, for giving your feedback, and for supporting me. And without further ado, I think I can mark what has happened, what is going to happen, and the current state of the game. So, first of all, over this weekend, I had to do a few quick fixes, and which were based on fair comments from you players. And one of them was the autosave feature, which I unfortunately did not include at the beginning of the release. So the game autosaves every few minutes right now. So even if something bad happens, theoretically you should be fine. And after that, I've marked some UI improvements like cooler ship researches, and the researches are actually being marked. If you don't have enough money, they're darkened out in the research panel. And the most important thing is, the player ship deaths and the player ship health changes. Because as it turns out, the beginning of the game was pretty much fine balance-wise, but as you progress, the enemy ship damage became just too much and it outweighed the player ship health, thus resulting in a pretty much impossible matches after levels 150 to 100. Either way, I made a quick fix, and this should make the levels on the mid and late game a bit more easier and definitely much more manageable. Which brings us to the next point, the balance changes. I can see now that the ship balancing health system should be working a bit differently, and I'm going to spend the next 2 weeks on adjusting this and planning it in the right way. First thing that I want to introduce is the weapon and armor types. So some ships with some specific weapons are going to be good against some other ships and terrible against the different ships. This might not be very conforming to the idle policy, but this is going to be the right step, I feel, right now. We're going to test it. Because if you buff your ships too much, they will still be able to deal with the enemies, but if you want to play in a more active gameplay, this will add the strategic layer, and overall everyone will be winning from this. At least right now, on paper, that seems that way. Bear with me for a while, guys. And it also opens the new prospects for the new potential game features, like I want to introduce game items that modify the damage of some specific weapon, and maybe specific upgrades, and this should work well with the weapon types and armor types. And then when this part is ready, we're going to move to interactive map, because the enemy level is not going to be just a number, but you'll be picking what planet you want to go to in the current star system, and this should make this spatial dimension into the game, so you will be not just seeing the random number but actually feeling that like you're going somewhere, and this will introduce the better progression. So yeah, I think this will help. And about the update expectations, I'm going to aim for the bigger bi-weekly updates, and if some serious bugs come up, I just try to fix them as soon as possible. Other than that, I'm going to continue doing the weekly devlogs and letting you know what's going on. I'm going to look at Discord and write down all the feedback and also the Steam forums, so thank you for being active. I'm definitely looking at everything that you're writing and trying to respond as soon as I can. And apart from that, yeah, actually the Discord channel is getting quite lively, so if you just want to chat or have anything to say, feel free to join it. The link is going to be below this video. So yeah, more than anything, keep being awesome and have a great week ahead of you. You will hear from me in a week. Vladimir is out. Bye.